fatigue.
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 Yeah.
How to
I'll
spell?
spell it out. Uh, is your book open?
Yeah, open it.
Okay. Fatigue. There. F
Fatigue.
on page 5. Fat-
Fatigue. Fatigue.
yeah.
Fatigue over.
This means
Oh,
you're overworked or very, very tired.
I believe that. You you get up at 4 o'clock. That's very very early, and
Yeah.
you sleep very you sleep
Late.
late. Yeah, right. Too
Yeah.
tired.
But I don't have a choice.
No.
Well, I actually read your message just now
Yeah.
because it's just. Oh no, I was not. Yeah, you sent me a message earlier at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, I believe. But I was not able to watch the Korean drama that you sent me yet because I don't have really time for that. From maybe I will be trying to watch it on or during vacation if I will be having a vacation.
It's okay. I just think um how could I to improve my speaking? Just
Yeah,
just
actually, I read also your message regarding that. So I wanted to know if you want to change our book.
mm-hmm.
Because if you really want to change our book, it is actually your option on what book would you like to
Yeah.
discuss.
Mm-hmm.
But you said you can't really decide. So you told me in your message, when the message that you left me, you told me that what you're going to do is to at least describe one thing
Mm-hmm.
before we start our lesson so that you can improve your speaking or your English.
Yeah. Yeah. About this sentence, I type it to tell you, and I just think I just told to you to show the to describe what I want to tell you.
Mhm. So it will work this way then. So before we start our class, you
Mhm.
will tell me something.
Yeah,
You will be describing something,
describing, yeah, and
correct?
I type it.
Oh, okay.
Julia's
Yeah,
practice.
that's a good idea. At least that's a good idea. At least I can check your grammar through writing, and I can also correct any words that you will mispronounce or any wrong grammar that you will commit when speaking. Okay?
Yeah, excuse me, not Korea. The the connection, internet connection.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh,
Is it better or is it's not yet clear?
not yet.
Hello?
Just in intermittent. No, I forgot that word.
Intermittent. Intermittent.
Yeah, intermittent. Inter
On and off.
intermittent on and off. Okay,
Mhm.
maybe
Yeah,
now
that's
it's
actually
better.
one of our
Mm,
that's actually one of our problems every time that it has a typhoon.
mm,
So there was a typhoon here in the country for I believe 2 days. So
mm,
after the typhoon, almost all people will experience internet connection problems.
mm.
But can you understand me better?
A little. I just know a little typhoon and is it a near Philippines?
I'm sorry.
I just know typhoon. Hello?
You just heard typhoon? Yes,
Hmm.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Julia, can you hear me?
Yeah, but not clearly. Um,
Okay, can you give me a minute?
okay.
I'll be calling you back when it's done,
Okay.
okay?
Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Oh, better.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's better.
Okay. So you can already understand my voice clearly?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, great. So, I forgot what I was telling you earlier. Oh, um, I was telling you earlier that intermittent internet connection can be the most or is one of the most common problems that we experience here in our country after a typhoon.
Yeah.
So there was a typhoon for the past 2 days or with the last two
Oh,
days. I
yeah.
think that was Sunday or
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So after the typhoon, most people will experience internet connection problems. So I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, how's the weather there?
Uh, last course we
I'm
finished
sorry.
the yeah.
What's that again?
Oh, what did you mean?
No, I asked you how's the weather there in Taiwan.
Oh, the weather not good.
Yeah.
Raining day because the typhoon is near Taiwan.
Yeah, I think it's in Japan. Is that right?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
that was
But
the typhoon that hit the Philippines.
it's been Philippine hit
Hit means it entered the Philippines,
and
or it was also here.
oh, I
So the typhoon that was, or that is already in Japan right now, that is also the typhoon
know.
that was in the Philippines the past or this last 2 days. I think that was Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
So that it is the same typhoon. I think before I actually heard from the news yesterday that
Mm-hmm.
after the Philippines, the typhoon is bound or it will be going to Taiwan. However, the direction got changed and instead of hitting Taiwan, it
Mm-hmm.
hit or it went to Japan. So we should
Yeah.
be thankful.
Yeah. Okay, I know. So, how do you to spell hit? Hit, then enter. Hit. H
HIT. Oops.
H I T. Hit. Oh, this word hit.
Hit means can actually be or it can actually mean negative. Hit like for example, I hit my son.
Hit my
I hit my son means that you might have spanked
spec.
or slapped him.
Spec, right? Spec.
Yeah.
S P.
Spank or slap
Mm-hmm.
or anything
Mm-hmm.
that
So
you do
touch.
that will hurt. Yes. That will hurt.
And the touch will cause the hurt.
I'm sorry again.
It's okay. I know this word. Hit. So how to say um typhoon hit Taiwan? That means typhoon enter Taiwan. Is the same?
Yes. That is
Oh,
correct. That means that the typhoon entered Taiwan
mhm.
or the typhoon went to Taiwan.
Went to okay. I got it. Hit.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I think you wrote your or the thing that you would like to describe or the topic that you would like to talk about. So please read
To
Julia's
Julius.
practice.
Julius practice. Okay.
Is this in real life? Did this happen really?
Yeah, it's really happy. happened for me. So
Right.
let me just show. Okay, one day I met two girls to tourist to ask me the way. Okay, the girl said, "Excuse me, where is Subway?" I say, "Subway? Oh,
Subway.
Subway, yeah." Um, in that situation, I was nervous and excited that I have a chance to speak to foreigners. But I look a little hurried because I need I needed to go to my son's class. So my thinking was not clear. And I make sure Subway. I repeat again. Subway store. And then the girls tell me yes. After that, I think maybe they didn't listen. I said Subway store, the word store. I tell them go along this road, and you will find it about 10 minutes. Say goodbye to them, and I continued my itinerary. I suddenly saw that they didn't mean they want to eat something in Subway store. They just asked me, where is the Subway? I was so sorry for them because the Subway was just a cause of them. All of us are not very good in English. I guess they are Japanese. Also, this ex- experience let me know that foreigners will find subway, which we called MRT,
Mhm.
to take not find the subway store to eat.
Oh, okay. So this is, or you actually spoke with a Japanese, correct?
What? Speak again?
You think you think they are Japanese people?
Yeah, because they speak Japanese, the word.
Oh, I
Would
see.
you know what is Subway? Would you know this store?
Subway, I am familiar with the Subway where you eat burger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger.
Yeah,
Yes.
hamburger.
But we also have another Subway that we call, and that is the train station. Yeah, so they were also not clear when they asked you for the direction. The train, or they were not really clear if they were looking for the store or the restaurant where they can eat,
Yeah.
or if they wanted to look for the direction going to the train station, right? So they did not really mention what specific subway they are pertaining to.
Would you speak again?
Sorry. So, when you spoke, when these two foreigners spoke to you, they were not, or they did not tell you specifically if they were looking for the Subway restaurant or the train station. They just said
Yeah,
Subway.
yeah. But I don't know why. In that situation, I think they want to go to the store. It's really a Subway store near my home. I
Uh,
forgot this word. Subway makes the trans transmission. I forgot
Translation.
translation. I forgot the subway means
Yeah.
translation.
Well, I think it's not your fault because it actually depends. For some people, if they are not aware that there is a Subway where you can eat burger, or if there is, because Subway is really a famous
Yeah,
restaurant, right? It's all over the world.
yeah,
Am I right?
you're right.
So
Mm.
if I was, or if I was in your place, probably I will also be thinking who wouldn't know what Subway is, right? Maybe that's what's in your mind. That's why you told them that they need to walk for 10 minutes and they'll be there, or they'll get there.
Yeah. And
So probably these two foreigners doesn't also know that there is a Subway restaurant where they can eat.
Yeah.
So it's really hard if you're not aware of the things around you. So it might be really confusing. But good job for your composition. I see that there were new words that you have used. Itinerary.
Yeah.
Wow, that's too deep.
Itinerary. Itinerary.
Itinerary. Itinerary.
Itinerary.
Yeah. So itinerary is like a schedule that you follow, right? So
Yeah.
whenever you are in a tour, most people use an itinerary for the places that they will be visiting. That way you can also prioritize or you can also manage your time.
It means I feel confused how the I itinerary itinerary is just the same trip, the same meaning.
No, itinerary is like a schedule that you follow.
Oh yeah, schedule. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, for example, if you are a tourist, most of the time you prepare or you use an itinerary, most especially if the package was booked through a travel agency. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you booked it through a travel agency, you are visiting the famous places on a certain place or in on a certain place with other people with you that you do not know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have an itinerary to follow. For example, 8 o'clock, pick up at the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock, visit the famous cathedral.
Famous.
Famous means popular.
I know.
There.
Cathedral. What's this word?
Cathedral
Yeah.
is
Cathedral.
church. Church.
Church. Oh, church.
But it's bigger. If you say cathedral,
Oh,
it's a large or a huge church.
oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
cause
Okay.
Cathedral.
Cathedral.
cathedral. Okay, okay. I know.
Okay.
And
I also noticed.
uh,
Sorry, go
is
ahead.
is it like the wrong sentence?
We'll be going over that.
Mhm.
So before that, I noticed that there were some words that you mispronounced. Say tourists.
Tourist, tourist, right?
Tour.
Tour,
Tourist.
tourist.
It comes from the root word tour. Tour means trip.
I know. Trip.
So you pronounce
Tourist,
this as tourist.
tourist.
Good.
Oh,
Itinerary. Experience.
experience.
Okay, thank you.
And I
All right, so let's go over your sentences.
tourist, tourist.
To ask me the way. One day I met two girl tourists to ask me the way. Don't say to ask me.
So,
You can put
Hama.
comma, here. The punctuation mark, comma. They ask me you don't use the word way, direction. You use
Oh,
direction.
I need to use this word.
Yeah.
Wait, it's wrong. They ask me the
Um,
direction.
I cannot, or it's not that way is wrong, but with the sentence that you are trying to construct, the proper word should be direction, not
Mm-hmm.
way. Okay?
Okay. Direction. Okay. They ask me the direction. Yeah.
Excuse me, where is Subway?
Mm-hmm.
Where is the
Bus.
Subway?
A love.
Then you're
I always
yeah.
forgot it.
Yeah, articles like that you always forget. And then you repeated it. Subway?
Subway.
I was nervous and excited that I had a chance to speak Two foreigners. Good job.
Good.
But I looked a lot hurried because I will be late to my son's class, so my thinking was not clear. But I heard you read this as, but I look a little hurried.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean a little bit hurried or a lot hurried?
I don't know what you mean. A little. A little? A lot.
Because
Oh,
when you were reading this, I heard you read it as a little.
a little, yeah. Yeah, a little. Mm-hmm. Not a lot. A little.
Yeah. But I looked
A little.
so a little hurried because no. It's better if you say,
Hmm.
but I look I was rushing.
Russian. Oh,
Rushing means that you are in a hurry.
yeah, I knew. Oh, this will be better. Hmm. I look like I was rushing. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I look like I was rushing because I might be late.
I might.
Because if you say I will be late, it's like you are already concluding or you are already sure that you will be late because
Mm-hmm.
that's future. So
Yeah.
you say because I might be late
Mm-hmm.
in my son's class.
In. Oh, in. Okay.
Also, I always remind you do not or avoid starting your sentence with so. Look at your sentence. You ended with class. I will be late to my son's class and then period. Then you started your sentence with so. So
Mm.
my thinking was not clear. That is not the proper way to construct a sentence. Do not start with so because it will sound informal. Okay?
Formal.
Informal. Informal.
Formal.
There.
What's this? Informal. Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so avoid starting with your sentence with so. Clear?
I'm not clear. So you mean this,
So my thinking was not clear.
yeah, it's the wrong sentence?
Yes, because you do not start your sentence with the word so.
Uh,
You can use the word so, but you can use it inside a sentence, not at the beginning. Because if you end a sentence, you place a period, right? You know what's a period?
mm,
The dot.
uh-huh.
There. Can you
Yeah,
see the dot?
yeah, I see.
That's a period. Now, once you see a period, that means that it's already the end of a sentence. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So here you said, I will be late to my son's class, and then you placed a period. So that means that you already ended the sentence and then you started a new one. And you started it with so.
Mm-hmm.
So my thinking was not clear.
Yeah. So
So,
you mean this? So my thinking was not clear. I did I could choose to didn't show this sentence, right?
yeah, or you can make this or you can use this, but do not end your sentence. I might be late in my son's class, so there. So just change it to small letter. Do not place a period after class. Because if you place a period or the dot, that means that it's already
Oh.
the end of a sentence.
So I just do little s.
Yes.
Oh.
So that it is still inside the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's correct or let's have the correction here. But it looked like I was rushing because I might be late in my son's class. So
So, mm-hmm. My thinking was not clear.
you don't say my thinking, but my mind.
Might. A might. Oh.
Yes. clear. There.
Oh, this is the whole sentence.
Yes, whole. But I look also you cannot start with but.
Mm-hmm.
So just remove this. I look like I was rushing because I might be late in my son's class, so my mind is not clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Subway? I repeated again. Subway store? Yes. I thought they didn't listen. I said Subway store. I thought they were not listening. Or you can use didn't. I thought they didn't hear.
Here. Oh, H-E-A-R. Here is better.
Didn't hear I said Subway store.
Mm-hmm.
Just go along this road and you will find it about 10 minutes. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Said goodbye to them. I said goodbye to them and continued my itinerary. I like this line. Itinerary.
I
I suddenly thought that they didn't mean they wanted to eat something in Subway store. They just asked me where is the Subway. I was so sorry for them. I did not understand what you said on this part. I suddenly thought that they didn't mean they wanted to eat something.
would you speak again? I suddenly shout.
That yeah, thought that they didn't mean they wanted to eat something in Subway store. They
Yeah,
just asked me where is the Subway.
yeah.
I do not understand what you mean
Already,
by this. Yeah,
and
can you explain further so that we can come up with a better sentence?
I mean, when I continue my uh itinerary in my how to say, I continue my itinerary to
Hmm.
go to work, and then ding ding, I stunned. Maybe Leah didn't want to ask me the subway store.
Maybe they were pertaining to the train.
Train, train,
Train.
train.
Or
Yeah,
the MRT.
MRT. Yeah.
So it's just like you were already doing something else and then suddenly it comes out from your mind or you just suddenly thought that maybe they were not thinking or they were not asking about the Subway restaurant. Instead, they were asking about the MRT station. Is that what you mean?
Would you speak again? Too
Sorry,
fast.
sorry. Okay, so with the
Um,
sentence that you have made, do you mean that
I, I
when you were already going to your on your way to your work, you suddenly thought out of
uh,
nowhere, you thought that they were not asking for
yeah.
the the Subway restaurant or the Subway store, but instead they were asking for the MRT. So it suddenly came out of your mind or pops out of your mind.
This is Saturday. Just I show you a picture. I find dun dun. I think the ones that you do you see the
Tung,
picture?
tung.
Dun dun. Yeah. Oh no. Let's
Yeah, it's like ting.
dun.
Great
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, yeah. And then I just walk,
Yeah.
and then oh no. Oh my god. I tell them the wrong way. The wrong direction. Yeah, that's me. Suddenly, right? Dun dun.
Yeah, the picture. Tung, tung. That's so funny. So you can say, where is that? Like this.
Yeah.
Ting ting.
Ding ding.
Suddenly, I thought, oops. No.
Oh,
Suddenly I realized. When you say you realize, this means that ding ding, you
I
suddenly woke
realize,
up.
realize means ding ding.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Suddenly you realize, or you woke up that this is the real question. They were not asking for the subway store, but instead they were asking for the train station or the MRT. So, ding! Suddenly you realize. That's the term that they use.
Oh, so this word. Okay. I know.
Yeah.
Let me show.
Su Suddenly I realized they were looking for the MRT, not the subway store. There.
Let me show this one. Dun dun. This one. Dun dun. Okay.
So So you cannot, or you can just remove I suddenly thought that they didn't mean they wanted to eat something in Subway store. They just asked me where is the Subway. So if you will be including this in your sentence, you will be or you might be confused. So better if you limit your words so you can just say, suddenly I realized they were looking for the MRT, not the Subway store.
Oh
It's
yeah.
simple. It's
Uh,
very simple, but
yeah.
you understand the
Yeah.
idea, right?
Yeah. Right. Good. Clear.
I was so sorry for them because the subway was just across them.
it's true. It's really just a course of land. I'm so sorry for them.
This is actually what you call misunderstanding. Because if both of you do not speak English really well, or if you do not speak the same language, language can also or can actually be a barrier. You know
No,
what's a barrier?
no,
Bar barrier.
barrier.
Barrier means hindrance or it's like I'll show you. It's like a struggle. Let me think of a word. Hold on. Hindrance or barrier. I'll provide you a picture. Ding ding. I'll show you a picture of a barrier there.
Mm-hmm.
So the barrier here is the block or it's like the brick. That is the barrier.
Barrier. Dun-dun. Barrier. Ah, I really understand. I too. I finally I search this word. Barrier. 障碍物. Oh, stop. Stop one thing, right?
Yes, that
Oh.
is correct. So if you do not speak of or if two people do not speak the same language, it can
Oh.
be that can or language can be a barrier.
Yeah, barrier.
Yeah.
I think
So all
maybe.
of us are not very good in English.
Yeah. All of
Or you can
all of us.
all of all of us, you mean the four of you because they are or three of you?
Three? Three. I want to mean
Three
three. Yeah.
because they are two and you are one.
Hey, yeah. How to say? How to say? To show
All of us means a lot or
is this all of us can mean three people or just mean the lay
all of us can mean all of us. You're pertaining to more than
to
two. It can be three, four, five, six, seven, and so on and so forth. So you can say all of us, or you can just say, you can be specific, the three of us.
let's see.
The three of us are
Oh,
not very good in English. You can include this, do not place it inside the parentheses. So you can say, I guess they are Japanese. This experience lets me know that foreigners will find subway, which we called MRT to take, not find a subway store to eat. This experience lets me know. Oh, hold on.
Mm-hmm. The three of us are not very good in English. I guess they are Japanese. All of
This
us.
experience. You can use understand. It sounds better. This experience makes me understand
Mm-hmm.
that foreigners, or do not use foreigners, tourists can
Oh, curious. Uh-huh. Hmm. This experience, this experience makes me
makes me understand that
mm-hmm. Curious.
not all tourists are referring or pertaining.
But
Pertaining means referring. So this experience makes me understand that not all tourists are pertaining to the subway store
pretend
whenever they are looking for a subway. It can mean they are looking for the MRT or the train station
pretend
there.
pretend
Pertaining means that you are referring to.
referring
Refer.
refer. I don't know refer.
Okay, I'll
Refer.
provide you the meaning.
I find it. You know, refer. How to spell refer?
Refer. There. Refer. REFER or referring. REFERRING.
REFERRING. Okay. R E F F. Right. R E F R E F E R R I N G. Hello. Mm-hmm. Let me find.
You're able to find it?
Yeah, find it.
Okay. So that is the only correction that I have observed. So, good job for this part. I
Mm-hmm.
can see that you were actually able to get almost all correct answers, no grammatical errors.
Mm-hmm.
So, we will be ending our free talking here and start or continue with number 3 with the free talking book.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. But can you just give me a minute, Julia? Can I just
It's
go to the restroom?
okay.
Thank you.
This experience, this even makes me understand that all tourists are ready to subvert the space to whatever they are looking for a subway. I can mean that they are looking for the MRT or the train station. Are printing posts.
Hello, Julia.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so let's continue with number 3.
Okay.
Please read the question.
Okay. Talk about your most difficult experience in human relationships so far, and how did you overcome that? Also, share your most happiness experience in your history of human relationships in detail. Okay, let me show
Oh,
you. I had a new English class in the library social sem seminar, seminar,
se good.
seminar, yeah, seminar,
Seminar.
yeah, seminar. 7 months ago, the students in the class were almost older than me. I was trying to know others. I just screwed up my courage to talk to my classmates because it is the first step to improve my English in this course. The English course was one class a week for 6 months. When I finished the course, I knew a lot of friends who could be my mothers. Who could be my mother. Mm. During these 6 months, I found the interesting in learning English. The classmates showed me the utility that is never too old to learn. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I noticed that you were actually searching through the internet for new words that you can use, right? Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see here you were already using screwed up. You also use other new words, so very good.
Mm-hmm.
At least I can see that you are really very eager to learn English. You are really excited. Okay, so I have noticed some words that you mispronounce. Say happiest.
Happy, happy,
Yes.
happy,
Happiest. Seminar.
same, seminar. I feel this word same, similar or similar.
I'm sorry, again, what's your question?
This word
Huh?
similar or seminar.
Seminar.
Semi, what do you mean? Semi, seminar, right? I always feel something is not clear for me to read it.
Seminar.
Semi, seminar. Oh, it's better. Seminar, okay. Mm-hmm.
Seminar. And then attitude.
Attitude.
Very good. So, this was your experience. I had a new English class in the library social seminar
Say or
7 months ago.
excuse me, this word. Say or say.
Where?
This word. Say me no.
No, not say. Seminar.
Seminar. Say oh how okay. Seminar. Mm-hmm.
Let's put this in syllabicated. Seminar.
Me
There. Seminar.
say me no. Oh,
Nar.
better.
Seminar.
Seminar. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had a new English class in the library social seminar 7 months ago. The
Yeah.
students in the class were almost older than me.
Yeah.
I was shy to know others.
Oh, I have
I
a
just
question. I have a question. I was trying to know each other or others. Which one is better?
use others.
Others is better.
Yes, you don't use each other because each other it can also mean
Everyone.
um no when you say each other it's like you are only pertaining to two people.
Pretend.
Pertaining or you are referring to
Mm-hmm.
Only 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just screwed up my courage to talk to my classmates. Because do not start your sentence with because.
Mm-hmm.
So remove this because it is the first step to improve my
Mm-hmm.
English in this course. The English course was one class a week for 6 months. When I finished the course, I knew a lot of friends who could be my mothers.
Mm-hmm. It's needed as mother, mothers, or mother.
Just one or just mother. During the
Mm-hmm.
6 months, I found the interesting in learning. Now, I don't just interesting, the interest. I found the interest in learning English. The classmates show me the attitude that is never old to learn.
Oh, so this just use the interest. It's all,
Yes,
yeah.
interest, not interesting.
Mm-hmm.
My classmates showed me, no, not showed you, taught. It's better if you taught. My classmates taught me the attitude that it is never too old to learn.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Clear?
clear. And
Okay, so very good for this part.
reading.
No corrections so far. Yeah, just very minor, just the very minor corrections that I have given you. But overall, good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow.
Okay. Let me to show something. Here's what I put this be the red, and I know I need to use the better word to describe what I want to say.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right, good job. Very, or you are already, or you have improved a lot from day one compared to day one. So good job. Okay, so let's proceed to number 4.
Okay. What is the difference between the people that you met at school and the ones after graduation? What are the good points and the bad points between before school and after school relationships? My answer is I think people who I met at school always taught things from the computer. 4. Need as computers. I forgot. If they graduate, they like to talk about how to earn money. I think there are no good or bad points between the people who are at school or graduate. Different issues bring different knowledge. Mm-hmm.
Say knowledge.
Knowledge. Knowledge. Which one?
Knowledge. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Okay, good. Graduated.
Graduate.
Graduated.
Graduated. Is that right? Hello?
Here.
Uh-huh.
I'm pertaining to this word, graduated, not
Grad.
the one below. Here. Can you see my mouse pointer?
Let me see.
Here. If they graduated, they like to talk about how to earn money.
Huh?
Here.
Well, graduated. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They pronounce it as graduated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Graduated. Okay. Graduated.
Okay. So the question is asking, what are the good points and the bad points between before school and after school relationships. So this is, or the situation, oops, sorry. The situation is, for example,
Mm-hmm.
both of you are students, right? So you are still going to school. So what are the good points that you have if you are classmates or you are schoolmates, you are in the same school? What are the good points?
I I don't think that it's a good or bad points between the people. I don't
When you
know.
say school, when you say school relationship and after school, school is you were able to meet them at school. Now, after school relationship, these are the people that you meet after graduation. So you can meet them at your workplace.
Workplace.
Workplace, so where you are working.
Yeah.
Do you agree that college friends or your friends from college will be your lifetime friends or your friends for life? Do you agree?
College. What is
College.
CLOSS 吗
C O COLLEGE.
CLLOEGE. College. College. Yeah, college. Mm-hmm.
Do you believe? Because they said that if, or the friends, or yeah, the friends that you have during college, these are the friends that you will have for the rest of your life or for the lifetime. Do you agree?
We agree. Mm-hmm.
I also agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I also believe that the friends that you meet during high school, they can also be your lifetime friends. But during elementary days, I don't believe that is true because for elementary, they just play and play and play.
Yeah.
So they do not really build a relationship with each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's check your answer. What I think people who I met at school always told things from the computer. I think people who I met at school always tell things. Tell things from the computer. If they graduated, they like to talk about how to earn money. I think there are no good or bad points between the people who are at school or graduate. Different issues bring different knowledge. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So for the first part, correct, no wrong grammar.
I have a question. This word tell, not use the told. Is meant past, right? Past or not? Because I use I met is
Yeah.
the past.
Oh yeah. Oops. And
Or must to use meet.
I think people who I met at school always, or you can remove always. Oops. It's better if you just tell me. I think people who I met at school tell me things from the computer. If they graduated, they like to talk about how to earn money.
So this word use the tell.
Yes, hold
Mm-hmm.
on. Things.
For me, things.
They graduated, they like. I think there are no good or bad points between the people who are at school or who already graduated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good job. So also correct for this part. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so good job. Now, since we do not have enough time, we will be continuing with our book next week on page 7, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for your time, Julia. I
Mm-hmm.
do hope you have a great weekend ahead of you and you rest well. Goodbye.
Goodbye.